Another one you could use is if you don't give a fuck. It's like, vale verga. Me vale verga.
That's a difference.
No, that's the one you want to say. Hey, somebody tells you something you don't like and you don't give a me vale verga. You know, like, you can't park there, MCM Raymond. Me vale verga. I don't give a.
Hey, if I say that shit, I should go viral somewhere on TikTok.
Ain't got no time, baby. I'm sorry. I ain't never had a silver spoon. Granny house on the couch in the living room. If you living what you rapping and I'm feeling you.
Welcome to another episode of the Forever Up podcast. I'm your host, J9. Today's guest, clap it up for MCM Raymond.
What's the deal?
Just to be sure, this is episode number 4, right? Or number 5? It's number 5. Yeah. Number 6. Damn, we moving up that much already, bro.
Damn.
6. Episode number 6. First off, MCM Raymond, thank you so much for coming by, bro. Appreciate you. We had a little mishap. You know, we had you in here. We had a little mishap, and we had to bring you back in here so we could do it better this time, too. You feel me? It was good last time, but this time's going to be way better. First off, thanks for coming, man. Thank you so much for being here.
Yes, sir,
Where are you coming from right now, bro?
Man, I just came from the crib.
Because it's early, dog. I know your ass ain't. I know your ass probably still want to be asleep and shit.
I woke up at 9:30, hot as hell. Like,
man.
Oh shit, my bad.
Oh, okay.
I'm not no early. You feel me?
You're not an early riser.
Yeah, I don't do that shit. Like, nigga, I'll be like,
I
like waking up at like 11, like around this time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
Oh God. But
so you a brunch person, huh? You like to go to the brunches, do the mimosas too, or not?
Somewhat, yeah, somewhat. Nigga, I'll probably get lit or something.
That should be more champagne than orange juice, huh, dog? All right, man. Look, you're not an early morning person, so describe to me, like, what were you doing the night before? You know what I mean? Before you get up, like, you recording, you out there moving? What you doing?
For sure. If I'm not in the studio, I'm making beats because you know I produce.
Yes,
so
that's right.
I'm always active with music, like every day. You feel me?
Every day is a very musically involved day. What's your favorite thing, or what's the first thing you do when you wake up, bro? You hit the gram and shit, or do you go to the bathroom? Like, what's up?
For sure, the bathroom, because niggas be drinking. You already know, nigga. You wake up, nigga, your stomach be upset, nigga. I'll be
like, I need some starch in my stomach and shit.
Yeah, so I for sure the bathroom, for sure, brush my teeth, you know, hop in the shower. You gotta take care of your hygiene.
Oh, definitely, for sure. There's a lot of people who don't take care of their hygiene.
That should be sad.
Like, as a big dude, bro, like, I know that, so I need to take extra care of myself, you know, like powder my ass and shit. Yo, what's your drink of choice, man? What gets you all faded?
For sure, I'm a dark drinker. You feel me? I like dark liquor. So I like Douce.
My pops, shout out to my pops, man. My pops had. I don't think my pops knew what he had. He popped out a Douce bottle for 4th of July, bro, and he had everybody, all of us take a shot. It was really good, man.
For real?
Hell yeah, shit. You should come over and have a drink with me and my dad, bro. He don't even know what he got, but he'll get you fucked up off that tequila though.
It's crazy. I used to drink tequila all last year, but I stopped drinking light liquor, bro. Like, I don't know why. Like,
did you drink it straight, or did you drink it with a chaser?
I used to drink it straight. Chaser don't matter. Like, I was down in that motherfucker. Like.
Honorary Mexican over here, dog. My dad collects tequila. He has a bunch of tequila bottles, bro. If you ever in South Central or whatever, da shoot through, we'll have a couple shots, you know, get you ready for the day and shit. You feel me?
Easy on my
That's
mama.
what's up, man. Yo, last time we had you here, we also had Garen come through, you feel me? 3-time Grammy nominated artist, writer, producer, all that good stuff. Usually when we do the podcast, you know, we have someone else come and we're going to interview him. It turns into a cool little powwow, man. It turns into a cool little vibe where we're all just talking, communicating, networking and whatnot. You jumped in the studio with Garen that same day when y'all met after the
It wasn't
the
same day.
I
think it was like the same week. Yeah,
so like the next day?
Yeah, probably like the next day or probably like that same week. I know for a fact we hopped in the studio and then we linked up again at his celebrity basketball game in Calabasas. That's what was lit.
That's dope. You said Ron Artest was there, World Meta Peace?
Yeah, man. I seen Meta World Peace. I was like, damn, because you know I'm a Lakers fan. Like,
all day.
Fan, so I'm like, damn, like nigga really with you feel me? Meta World Peace.
Bro, I took a picture with him once and I met him and he's really cool, but you know, you see the stuff on TV, you know, I didn't know if I was like, should I approach him? Should I be cool? Like, well, nicest guy in the world. I had a Kobe hoodie on at the time. and the Kobe's like kind of standing over LeBron, kind of doing like the Muhammad Ali pose when he's kind of standing over him and shit.
Yeah.
So I had that on. He looked at it and he's like, "Yo, man, that's a nice jersey. Let's get this picture." I'm like, "Cool." We got the picture, and I took it with my oldest son. He didn't understand at the time though that this guy is a world champion for the Lakers. You feel me? So he knows now though. He's 12 years old. He's
part of
grown
the
up.
championship runs for sure.
He did a hell of a lot for LA, man. LA is a big city. LA is a very diverse city. What part of LA did you originate from? It was Inglewood, or you have other cities that also embraced you?
I really rep all LA, bro, like for real, cause
That's
I really
dope.
was everywhere in LA. Like I had homies from everywhere. You feel me? But I'm originally from Inglewood, but I branched out. You feel me? So, oh God.
Inglewood, is it really Inglewood up to no good, or y'all tired of hearing that shit?
Man,
Be real with it, man. You got tired of hearing that shit, or what? What's
high
up?
key, like I ain't gonna cap, high key, like yeah.
You know, it happens. I guess it's an old school trait like that. You know what I'm saying? There's some people in Inglewood that are very, very nice, and some of them that are not so nice. What are the nicest ones? Where's the nicest area in Inglewood, and like up to like what's that, like west side, east side of Inglewood?
Really west. I mean, really all of Inglewood dangerous. You feel me? Like,
You gotta know where you at.
Yeah, you just gotta know where you at, bro. You just gotta know how to move. You feel me?
You have a
just
favorite
can't be-
breakfast spot
I
in
got a
Inglewood?
favorite- I like going to Doolin's, bro. Like I like soul food a lot, so I go to Doolin's.
The soul food is dope. You don't, like, you being from Inglewood, you don't mess with the Roscoe's chicken and waffles, or what?
I only go to Roscoe's. I remember the first time I went to the Inglewood Roscoe's, I didn't fuck with it, bro. Like I don't know what it was. Like, I went with my mom, so like we wasn't fuck with it. But I heard like now that shit hit. But with me, like first time, like if it don't hit, my nigga,
Bro,
you
you know what's
bleeding,
funny?
I ain't fucking with it. Like
I put a tweet out like a few years back, stupid tweet. I'm like, yo, Roscoe's chicken and waffles chicken is overrated fried chicken. I just posted it to post it because I know it was gonna trigger some motherfuckers.
Yeah.
It triggered one of my homies, dog. And call me. He's like, man, I'm calling you to take down your post right now because I don't want you to look stupid. I was like, damn, dog. He really does think that, I guess, the chicken is that good, bro. He's like, yo, I don't want you to look stupid. You a professional on the radio. He's like, we gonna need you to take that shit down real quick, bro. So it's probably like
it's
people
crazy,
bashing
bro.
and
People
shit.
really be getting offensive on God.
They really do,
They be
bro.
tripping, bro.
Like-
I don't know.
Like there's a few places, you know, that are in LA that resonate with the people. You know, restaurants like Tam's, like Roscoe's, you know what I'm saying? And even, I wouldn't even say like one of the big Jack in the Crack, dog. Jack in the Crack kind of always been like that one place where you go
Jack in
like.
the Box is good when you fade it, but other than that, I ain't
Other than that, yeah, you gotta be there a little bit after 1 a.m, dog, and you gotta order the tacos, or you gotta, you know, that's exactly what it is, man.
Man.
So moving forward, you've been working on your music. You got a new EP coming out. The artwork for the EP, hopefully we can get it on the screen shortly. But the artwork for the EP is really, really cool, man. I like it. Explain. For those of you, if you've already seen the artwork or not, but if it didn't pop up, it's come with like strings attached, right? You're kind of like a little puppet, kind of moving around. Explain the meaning behind that.
Alright, so like the EP basically, I'm really just speaking for like all artists, and I'm pretty sure like outside looking in that kind of know how the music industry work. Like, you know, us artists is like we damn near puppets in a way. You feel me? Like, especially like when it come down to deals and shit. Like we always in a lot of artists in fucked up deals. You feel me? And we just get moved around a lot. You feel me? So I'm just like,
explain that moved around. What do you mean by moved around a lot?
Like, basically, like, what I'm saying is, like, the deals that we're in, like, it's a lot of niggas that be in fucked up deals, and it's like we can't get out of a situation until we gotta meet that requirement of the deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta drop an EP to get out of our deal, you feel me, or just anything. So I'm like, you feel me, it's like we damn near puppets in a way. They using us.
Is that how you feel right now?
Somewhat, yeah. Like, you feel me, back then, but I know, like, I'm in a better situation now, so I felt like it's perfect to, you know, speak on that, because I feel like everybody gone, you feel me.
Talk about your situation now. What's changed from the last situation?
I got a new team now, you feel me. I've been part of this other team for like damn near my whole career, but I don't want to get into, you know, details about that. But, you know, some shit happened, you feel me? Nigga had to get a new team, you feel me? I had to move up in a way, so.
You trying to better yourself.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. And it seems like you are. The EP's out. You've had a lot of great success, man. Talk about In My City. You got Jimmy Choo Freestyle. You feel me? You got your new EP coming out August 19th. What's the name of the EP?
Many Can't Maintain. So, like, if you really sit there and really, like, think about it, it stands for MCM. But that's not what MCM stands for. But I'll just use that.
No, that's cool. A little play on words right there, man. That's what's up, dog. How long did it take you to put this EP together? Is it ready? Are you still finishing up a few things, or?
Everything's finished, bro. Like, it's ready. You feel me? It took me like a year because I already had the EP done like sometime last year, but I was playing it over and over again. And I was really fucking with it. Like, I remember I was telling my manager, I ain't fucking with this. Like, I'd rather just start clean. Like, I feel like I could come up with some way harder shit. So.
Do you feel like you have writer's block every now and then or something?
Not writer's block. It's just more like, you know, like every day I'll be having different ideas, you feel me, of songs or just anything. And I'm like, damn, this shit could fit for the EP. And mind you, like my other EPs, I haven't really took my time like with my EPs and it went up. So I'm like, this is my first time where I'm like sitting down and really like structuring everything like song by song, you feel me?
That's dope. And let me tell you something, man. This is coming from someone who's a little bit more OG. I feel like artists today don't care so much about putting great content together or putting out a great album, an EP, LP, whatever you want to call it, bro. Yeah. They don't take the time to structure it. They focus on one song. Oh, that shit go. Just play that shit. Just play that. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, for me, I like to press play and I like to enjoy the whole thing. I like to invest my time into the artist. And you know, you're a young guy, bro, but you look like you have a very good head on your shoulders and you're very mature for your age, bro. What made you want to structure everything? Like, did you feel like people weren't just doing that shit anymore, or do you feel like it's just gonna make you go harder or bigger or grow bigger?
I just feel like just because like the type of artists I was listening to growing up and hearing how they put their projects together, bro, made me like influence me to like, bro, I could do some shit like that. You feel me? Like,
can you give an example of that?
Growing up, I was listening to Mustard, like Mustard heavy, like all the Cold Summer tapes. I was listening to all YG tapes, Nipsey Hussle tapes. You feel me? Anybody from the West Coast, like RP Nipsey on God. But I was just listening to all they like projects and they like well put together, bro. Like to the point where it sounded like a movie in a way. So I'm like, this how I want to come. You feel me? Like,
do you feel like that sets you apart?
Yeah, it sets me. Yeah, hell yeah. Cause like you said, like nobody really be doing that no more. Like everybody just be slapping, you know, 5-6 songs together. You feel me? And it's just like
that's cool. What else you got?
Yeah, you feel me?
What else you got?
Like when you really listening to it, it's just like it just sound out of order.
Because you listen to one of them, and then maybe like the other ones are not all that. You know what I mean? Like you have one good banger, and that's about it. And then you're just like, oh, kind of upset. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why. This time around, I just been like, I'm just focused on structuring everything. Like even when I come up with singles too, like make sure like the single is hot. You get what I'm saying?
Because before, like you used to be able to pick out more than one song. Like, oh, I don't know, man, this should be the next thing. Nah, this one should be the next single. Nah, you know what I mean? Yeah. Nowadays, it ain't really like that. They're just like too focused on whatever we can put on Spotify, on Apple Music, all that good stuff. And I get it, bro. It's a very easy. You know, it's it's not so much easy because it's really hard to get your music distributed and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? They did the work, but I feel like they get to a point where they're just comfortable. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like you're comfortable, and if you are, how do you get out of your comfort zone to kind of expand your mind and kind of evolve as an artist?
You talking about as far as like
music and like your career and shit?
Like doing other type of music? Mm-hmm. I'm always, you feel me, open to do anything, bro. Like. I already do that already. Like I hop on, trap, R&B. You feel me? So
we gotta tap into the rock side. You look like a rock star, bro. Straight up, you look like you walk in, and it's like you have this charisma about you. You smile and shit. You're really cool. You're really friendly. You got like some rock star qualities, bro. I would like to see something like that. I don't know if you remember. You might have been a little bit younger and shit, but back in the day, there was like this era where it was like the hip hop and the rock were kind of meshing together. You ended up having like Linkin Park link up with Jay-Z, and they started doing
I think I
you know what I'm
remember that
saying?
on my mama.
Man, dude, and it's crazy though, because like you see that, and you only see the artists get bigger and bigger and evolve, and just see how much more talent they can kind of squeeze out of themselves. What do you do in order to push yourself and keep yourself motivated? Because this music industry is very saturated with like people who don't want to work and want everything kind of handed to them and shit. You know what I mean? Like how do you stay motivated? How do you get out of your comfort zone? And how do you keep pushing, dog?
I don't know. I just feel like, I just feel like that's just how I am, bro. Like even like when I was younger, before I did music, like, I used to play sports and shit. So what sport? I feel like I played basketball. Like,
basketball?
I was a hooper. You feel me? So
guard, forward.
I was a point guard.
Okay, you out there shooting threes and shit or what?
No, I could shoot threes. Like, I'm really good at shooting. Like you can ask my manager. Like nigga, I'll be.
What's up, manager? For real or not?
Tell him I got a jumper. I got a wet ball. I swear.
We gotta throw you into the Drew League or something, man. NBA Summer League.
I'll ball out in the Drew League. I promise you. Like, but yeah.
You know, we should do a video, and we should go to like where the Lakers practice and shit, and we'll dress you up, bro. And we'll just try to get you into like, hey man, we just want to get this guy, and we see if we can give him a trial run, see if he can, try out for a week and shit. Out. For real?
Just give me a week or two before to, condition, because a nigga ain't played sports in a minute.
Motherfucker gotta drop the brown liquor for a little bit.
Hey, that shit gonna whip my ass.
Show us the practice of the Deuce and shit or what?
Hell no, that shit gonna whip my ass, I swear.
I will give you 2 weeks. Yo, we should really work on that, man. We should try like work out an episode or something where we go and we should try to get him into a tryout or something. Get him trials. I promise
you, bro, my jumper's cold. Like I still got my jumper. Like
I bet you the Clippers will take you though. Lakers or Clippers?
Lakers.
Hey, I don't fuck with the. He said that shit really proud. I don't fuck with it.
They need to move somewhere else, man. Lakers.
They came from San Diego. Lakers came from Minneapolis. But the one that should stay should be the Lakers. Yeah. The Clippers, I think, should leave too. I'm sorry if this hurts any Clipper fans watching right now.
Hey, them Clipper fans would be a nigga comment.
Yo, and this is to Clipper Daryl. I know Clipper Daryl. Shout out to the homie, bro. You gotta stop with that, man. You gotta stop. Go do that shit in the new building. All that stuff gotta stop, bro. Crypto.com Arena, or Staples Center, as I like to call it, is the home of the Lakers.
Cap, bro. I don't fuck with how they changed it to the crypto arena, bro.
Let me tell you why I'm only fucking with it. Let me tell you why. Because I got money invested in that shit, dog. That crypto. So I'm like, yo, call that shit crypto. Make that shit grow. Give me my money.
If you got money, then okay, from my understanding. But it's like, I don't know, that Staples Center is really a landmark. Like,
no, definitely.
People come to LA, bro, they either want to come to Hollywood, Staples Center, you feel me? Randy's Donuts, like that's like, you feel me? That's a landmark, so it's crazy how they
Randy's Donuts, yo, they just put up a Randy's Donuts out here in the city of Downey. It's on Firestone.
For real?
Firestone turns into Manchester, right?
Well, you guys got a Randy's Donuts
in Downey, bro, but it's not the same. It's not the same as the one over there, dog. It don't taste the same.
Hell no, I mean, it started in Inglewood. Like,
there ain't nothing like the one in Inglewood though.
That's how I was feeling about Roscoe's. Like Roscoe's, I like to go to the original one, which is, I think, where is it? Pico.
It might be on Pico. Yeah, the Pico one I heard is popping.
Yeah, I'll go to that one, but like I don't know, it's the Inglewood one. I don't know.
Is there anything you want to say to the people? Because we were talking about people who come from LA, from out of town, and they hang out in Hollywood, and they hang out in all these. And lately, there's been a video surging or trending or going viral of people talking smack about California. Like, people from Texas, let's say, don't California my Texas. You know what I mean? Like, bro, we don't want mosquitoes. We trying to better your state, first off. Keep you from killing motherfuckers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you say to those people that come from out of town, bro, and diss on LA, dog, but try to live here and try to make it?
Be careful.
No, but a PSA, bro. Let these motherfuckers know, dog.
Like, y'all can't just be coming down. Y'all can't be talking shit about LA and then trying to live here. Just be ready for the repercussions. That's all I'm gonna say.
There's a lot of videos out with people talking and defending the city. You know what I mean? And you're right. I love LA. I love LA to the bone, dog. I love the city, and I love to provide something for the city. Like, we're providing this podcast for the city and whoever else wants to watch and shit. You know what I mean? We appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe. LA is a very different beast. Explain how that changes musically, or how that changes, or how is that visible in the music industry? like the LA wave, the LA sound. What's that like when you're recording? And do you listen for something specifically when you're recording?
Not really. I really just go in the booth and just really just talk my shit for real. Like it ain't really no like.
If I drop a beat right now, you just gonna go off?
No, of course. Like sometimes, like I'll be structuring my music, or sometimes like it depends on the beat with me for real. Like if it's a hot beat, like nigga, I'm gonna come out with a song then in there. But other
So
than
your
that,
shit gotta be like, first off bat, dope ass beat,
yeah,
hot
like,
ass beat. That's what I need, and then it's just leave
I'm
the rest
very
up to
picky,
me.
like bro. I'm very picky when it comes to beats because I'm a producer too. So I got that ear. Like I know what I be wanting, like what's gonna sound hard. So
Well, artists, you are an artist. Artists are picky. Artists are special people. Let me tell you, man. Artists are very special people. They need to be nurtured. And there ain't nothing wrong with that, dog. Let me tell you, man. There ain't nothing wrong with that because I think that's what makes you an artist. You know what I mean? Deep down inside, you're like that because you're a good person. People don't want to nurture or take care of people or want to fuck with people if you're not a good person.
right,
You're good people, dog. All right?
Appreciate it.
Your manager right here, he gonna take it to the top.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He gonna take it to the top. He's gonna do what he got to do to get you into positions to play. Right now, what position are you trying to get to as MCM Raymond after your EP drops? What's the plan, and how do you plan on moving forward?
shit. After the EP, just growing more with my music. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And basically it really, bro. Just growing with my music, getting it more out there than what I did already. Really.
You have a song on the EP. I think it's great for radio play. I hope it gets to that point. Let's get manager in the radio room meetings with the mixers. Let's do that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the mixers in LA.
Yes,
Those
sir.
are the only ones I know right now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the LA mixers on the radio, man. But let's talk to your manager about getting you in there, man. The song called "Comeback."
Right.
Talk about the song. We talked about maybe doing a challenge on TikTok for the song, but talk about the song, the concept of it, and how you fit it into your EP.
Come back, bro. Straight up, like it was one of them songs, bro. Like I got a beat sent from this producer, my nigga Mojo. Shout out Mojo. He hard as fuck, bro. Like he from the audience, shit, bro. He sent me like a beat pack full of beats, and he sent it to my manager too. And I think my old manager at the time, and bro sent me the beat, and he was like, bro, I feel like you need to hop on this, bro. Like this sound like yo type of shit. So I'm like, you feel me? Let me take this out. You feel me? I'm in the car too, so I play the beat instantly. Like I'm just like, yeah, bro, this shit gonna be.
You give it the beat test and shit in the car, like you turn that shit up, that shit bang.
That's
like,
the thing with me. Like I gotta really feel the beat, so I'm gonna play it in the car, studio, wherever I'm at, where they got a speaker. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
I was fucking with the beat, ended up just next day, went in there, freestyle. I freestyle like half of it, and then I wrote like the rest.
freestyle. Was Jimmy Choo freestyle a freestyle, or was it just
Jimmy Choo was
written?
really a freestyle. I was in the car on the way to the studio, and one of my producers sent me the beat, and instantly went to the studio, uploaded it, and went in there and just.
I would love to see that shit happen, dog. Like I would love to see somebody send you a fucking beat, you play it, and then just kind of
I
you do your
literally
fucking thing.
go in the booth, and just like tell the engineer record me. You feel me? Like,
You know what's funny, dog? Like I'm a very big fan of watching people's work ethic. I can tell that your work ethic is hard. You party hard, but you also, you work hard.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be where you are now if you didn't work hard.
yeah. I feel like when you party, you just gotta keep it in your mind. Like you gotta get in the studio too. You can't let that go, cause that's what's wrong with a lot of artists too. They'll get distracted by that. You feel me?
Yeah, I know a few. Trust me, I know a few that like, yo, man, you know my shit fire, dog, but you out there drinking like 20 Coronas, dog, and you don't really care about your craft.
No, like now I don't really party like how I used to. Like I kind of was like, that shit always gonna be
Right.
here. Like it's time to refocus. You feel me?
How hard is it? Not how hard, but like for you being an artist, you have to carry yourself a certain way, right? You can't carry yourself too humble, but you got to show you humble. But you also got to show you're a superstar, and you got to carry yourself as such.
Hell yeah.
How do you manage that shit, dog? Like, how do you find an even keel and even balance to kind of maneuver through that shit, man? Because if you do things the wrong way, like let's say for example, straight up, I'm gonna be fucking honest. Like you come in here and you're rude as fuck. I interview you and I be like, yo, I don't want this motherfucker back.
Yeah.
Straight up. I don't give a fuck how hot his shit is. You know what I'm saying? If you bring him back, we going viral. We gonna fight. You know what I mean?
With me, it's a respect thing. Like
Okay.
I respect motherfuckers. I feel like motherfuckers that act like that don't got no type of respect for anybody. You feel me?
I think it starts at home.
Yeah, that's why I feel like really home. Like that's why I said I really thank my parents for real. Like my parents really raised me right.
Hell yeah! Shout out to MCM Raymond's parents.
Yeah, shout out mom, dad, grandma. You feel me? Auntie. Everybody.
Yo, drop them cousins, primos, all of y'all, man, for real.
OV.
How proud is your family of your progress and how far they think you can go?
They real proud. Like I know in the beginning, you know, shit was shaky because you know I was young. I was like 18 when like shit started buzzing for me, and I was promising my mom like, yeah, I'm gonna go to college, cause you know that's something your parents want. You feel me, for their kids, they want them to go to college, all that, but. I kind of knew like after high school like what I wanted to do.
That's dope. So, I gotta give a shout out to my parents too. And the only reason I say that is because since I was in high school, junior high, I've always said I was gonna be on the radio. Motherfuckers laughed at me. You're right, you know, all that bullshit. Coming from a Mexican household, bro, like a Latino household, it's either you go to school or you work, bro. It's right. Fucking follow your dream? What the fuck is that? No, none of that shit. You ain't following shit. You following the road to school and you following the road to work. You know what I mean?
And back home.
And back home, dog. Your ass ain't going out after 5 p.m. and shit, you know? Like, especially where we lived. But I gotta give them a shout out though because, you know, like I said, coming from that Latino household, that's not very common, bro. Most of the time, like I said, is you go to work and you go to school. And I gotta give a shout out to my parents because they supported me, bro. Like, since I started in this radio shit. And they've seen my progress. They've seen the people I've worked with, you know, and it's not easy to get there unless you have people's support.
Right.
You know what I mean? How important and how do you keep people's support, you know, with your music and your fans? You know, and I'm about to talk about some other fans right now, but how do you keep their support? Like, how do you reach out to them and how do you integrate yourself into their community, or how do you identify with them?
I just feel like I know like a lot of artists don't really interact with their followers on Instagram. I always do that all the time, like especially like before I drop a song or anything. Not even when I drop a song, bro. I'll just go on Instagram and post like, you know, the little questions thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like say something, and I really be interacting, and motherfuckers be fucking with it because it's like, you know, a lot of artists
oh shit
don't do that, and it's like that's how you lose connection with people. You feel me?
That's
like,
right. It's kind of hard sometimes, man, because I feel like people are just so hard to please nowadays. They want everything so rapidly, so instant. Do you feel that, you know, when you're recording, like you feel like you got to push it out real quick?
Yeah, I ain't gonna cap. I used to be like that, like, you know, because after I'll drop a song or I'll snippet a song, I'll get a whole bunch of people like, bro, I want this song right now, whoop. And I'm like, damn, like, should I drop it, you know? I'm talking to the team and saying they like, nah, bro, just keep pushing it. They gonna get it soon. Like, just ignore that. Like, you feel me?
Just kind of keep it pushing.
It's like with me, like I appreciate people that listen to my music like that. So it's like I want to give them like everything they want, but I know like you gotta give songs some time. You feel me? But
I've heard of other artists taking bits and pieces from other songs to make one other song. Have you done that before? Do you take bits and pieces of some of your old stuff maybe and kind of put it together like a puzzle for a new song?
No,
or is there something you're working on and then kind of try to combine it with something new?
No, I just feel like I straight from scratch, like anything new. Like I've never done that before.
Do you put it in your phone or do you write it?
Oh, like my music? I write my
like when you're writing and you're about to rap.
Yeah, I write it in my notes. I'll be using my notes.
Your phone?
Yeah.
On your phone.
Yeah.
God, you're such a generation. What is it, generation?
Because I know
Z,
back then it was straight out the notebook.
Oh yeah,
like,
dog. I know.
I was watching the Kanye, because I was watching the Kanye documentary and I was just seeing how they was writing. I'm like, damn, like times changed.
Times have changed, my friend. Like right now, I was looking for
like,
something to write on. I'm like, man, I got the phone. You know what I mean? You know what's funny is that people write that way, and one thing that I noticed about Eminem is that when he would write in his notebooks, his shit wasn't like straight lines. It was like shit over here, shit over here, shit over here on the page, and he would just kind of take bits and pieces of it and see what fits and shit. It was crazy because
he was like putting it together type.
It was almost like brainstorming, dog. It was almost like he brainstorming this shit. And he had the little cloud, you know, and he was just going off and he was just kind of
brainstorming.
That to me was impressive because that goes to show you like how people's minds work sometimes. You know what I mean? You as an artist, I know your mind works super different. It's very artsy. It's very creative. Do you do anything to stay creative? Do you like take time away from the music sometimes? Does it get to you and then you go back into it, or are you just strictly just fucking going hard and taking no pauses, no breaks?
Going in, but I feel like I get my ideas by my surroundings, like what I do on a daily too, cause like that's why I be saying my music really authentic, so it's really me.
So what kind of ideas are you getting right now? Are you getting any right now? I hope so. We need to make this a creative space.
Yeah. I'll probably come up with a board just by sitting here.
Shit,
Something I have to do it.
We might
right
need to
now.
get him a beer. Yo, you drink beer? What's your favorite kind of beer? No
I
beer.
don't drink beer. I'm telling you, I'm a basic
Just
nigga.
brown liquor.
Brown liquor.
Anything is possible, huh?
Yeah, Hennessy, nigga, Remy Martin, like.
I love the Hennessy. I'm a big Hennessy fan. Henny and Coke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It makes it a little bit, a little easy on the Coke, more on the liquor. You know what I'm saying? But when I
I
drink,
don't drink soda.
You don't drink soda?
No, I don't drink soda. Like, I be drinking.
I might not look like it, but I don't drink soda either. I really do drink a lot of water.
I drink water. I drink juice. Like, I stay away from soda.
Do you work out?
Yeah, I just started working out. Like,
and don't give me that.
months
I just
ago.
be shooting my jumper shit. Like,
No,
you know,
like I really,
pumping
cause
it?
like last year because I was drinking a lot, I had put on some weight.
Damn.
Yeah, I put on a lot of weight.
From the
Like,
munchies
I
after
can
that
show,
shit,
I
or
can show you. I'll show you a picture or a video like after this podcast.
Okay.
But
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
I put on a lot of weight to the point where I'm like, damn, like it's like keep fucking up a nigga image. My followers kind of noticing too. Like they'll throw little jokes in there, but I start laughing. I ain't gonna cap. Like I don't take no negative comments serious.
Like the girls that were in your video and shit like that. All of a sudden they don't want to be in your video and shit.
They fucking with a nigga. They like, you know, you getting a little chunky. I'm like.
A little.
Yeah,
Come get this.
I'm going back programming.
There's no way these girls would jump back into that video for In My City and shit if you were that overweight or something like that. Let's talk about that though, bro. Let's talk about image. Image is a very important thing in this entertainment industry. I know. That's why I do radio, bro. But now as a radio personality, now not only am I just my voice on the radio, I got to become like a digital creator. You know what I mean? I got to create content. That's part of the job now. You said you don't, you kind of take those comments to heart a little bit when they're like kind of.
Not really. It's just like with me, like I'm big on image, like.
And you have to be.
I have a certain image that I'll be going for, and it was like, all right, nigga, kind of verging on the wrong path. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, let me
retrace, let me regroup, and that's dope. Like I said, entertainment is very, very about image. And I'll give you an example. Like, for example, I could say like, oh, girl, that dress looks really good on you, you know? And a girl will probably be like, ugh, fat ass. I'm going to be honest with you, bro. That's some real shit. Like, you can laugh. It's true, though. But let some other motherfuckers, let's say MCM Raymond coming like, damn, girl, that dress looks really good on you. Oh, shit, thank you. She start flirting with you and shit. It's different. It's different. So that's why image is really important, because people treat you differently. So I was a little heavier than what I am now. And people started treating me different once I started losing the weight and shit. And they're starting to say and give you more compliments and stuff. That shit is crazy, bro.
No, but it's like, I don't know. I know a lot of niggas, like big drip niggas, like Raw Wave. Like, you feel me?
You're talking to someone who got no money. I mean, I got money, but I ain't got money like that, dog. If you got money like that,
I feel like more with
Ross.
females, like nowadays, like I feel like more with females, bro. It's more like if you got that confidence, bro, like you real confident in yourself, or you just got that, you feel me, personality. You feel me? They fuck with it. Like I done seen some shit like that.
I think so too.
But no, I get what you talking about though. Like that's some true shit though. Like that's why I said like that image. They really do be looking at image for it though.
Yeah, I be getting really insecure sometimes when I gotta take pictures for the radio station and they gotta post them up and they gotta like make flyers and shit. I'd be like, damn, they couldn't use a different picture. I took 8 of them, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? They always pick the wrong one and shit. Do you have your own photographer?
Hell yeah, I got my nigga Leo.
What up, Leo?
He not here, but shout out my nigga Leo. You feel me? I fuck with him. Like his photos come out hard.
They got your manager on photo duty today and shit.
Yeah, my manager on photo duty. You feel me?
Yo, let's talk about your hoodie. Limited edition hoodie that you have coming out for your new EP. How do you want to disperse that? How do you want to disperse your EP? I mean, your hoodies. How many of them are going to be made? How can people get a hold of them? Have you figured that out yet or not?
I'm collabing with this clothing they call the Mentally Illest. So
TMI. That's what's up.
Yeah, you feel me? So we collabing on some probably like we probably gonna have like maybe like 100 hoodies probably, and we just gonna
Dang, just 100 out of thousands of people you know and shit. All the people
I
that
just
follow
like
you.
with
dog.
me, cause like that's my first time like doing some clothing, so it's like we just doing it like limited edition, especially for the EP. So maybe like if it sell out quick as hell, cause I feel like it is, like we gonna for sure have more. Oh God.
Talk about your record label. Are you signed? Are you not signed? How does that work?
I'm right now. I'm still independent.
Okay.
I've been doing like EP deals and stuff, but after this EP, you know, I'm looking into major label. You feel me? So that's what's going on right now. I'm still under my distribution right now.
Okay. And that works out for you? Like,
Yeah,
that's cool?
I feel like that's the best way, bro. Like, as an artist coming up, is to stay independent, bro, because...
Make the noise.
Yeah, you feel me? You still got control.
Right.
You feel me? When you sign to a label, it's like you don't got, like, control. Like,
So you own all your shit right now?
yeah.
Okay, dope. Keep it that way. We're probably gonna reach out to a couple people after this. Hopefully you can meet them, hang out. They talked. They had an interview earlier on a podcast, and they talked about, you know, the kind of deals that they have and stuff, and you know what's more beneficial for them and all that stuff. So maybe you guys could chop it up a little bit and learn a little bit more about that. Because my next question comes, you know, what's your end game? What is the end result for you? What is it that you want out of this music shit in the future, right before you retire? Like, what is the goal?
Really just to get put on a bigger platform to expand my business too, cause I got, like I told you earlier, I got an LLC, and I'm really trying to like push it more than music. Like I'm trying to end up one day probably signing producers, you feel me, or artists or something. Like
Kind of
really
put people on the
expand it.
right path.
Yeah.
Like, that's dope.
And then on top of that, like with me too, like besides music, like I'm in the clothing, like modeling too, so I might get into that.
Ah,
like, you feel
shit,
me?
hold on.
I want to one day be on Yeezy Seasons or something, like, you feel me? Like I'm into shit like that. Like, I like
Shit, we could
clothes
have
a
you
lot,
even
like-
decide, or we could even have you design a shoe or something, bro.
Yeah, like shit, you feel me? I'm just trying to verge on the music, because I know like music not forever, you feel me? Like it's gonna be a time where it's like you gonna have to do something else.
Or is it gonna be a time where you 45, dog, and you can't grab that mic,
Yeah.
talk about hoes and bitches anymore? And shit.
You feel me? Like, that shit just
Talk
don't-
about the Douce and shit, like I can't drink past 2 p.m. today and shit.
Yeah, like so that's basically like I'm just trying to, you know, use the music platform to end up, you know, expanding my
That's
brand,
dope.
my name, really. So
I gotta ask you something. Being from LA, there's a very large Latino demographic.
right.
The Latino dollar goes very, very far here in the United States. A lot of people benefit from the Latino dollar, artists, you know, singers, actors, whatever, you know. How important is the Latino audience to you when you make your music, especially being from LA? Do you take that into consideration? Because I know a lot of Latinos that fuck with you heavy, bro.
Hell yeah.
You know what
I went to Hamilton High School, so like Hamilton was just, you know, it was a big percentage of Latinos, you feel me? And other percentage was blacks, and, you know, small
Big booty
percentage white.
Latinas, all right? That's
Yeah,
like
I
the
ain't
trend
even
right
go
now and
cap,
shit
I
for all the
ain't even
Edgars.
go cap, I ain't even go cap, yeah.
Oh man, did you integrate with them like successfully?
Yeah, like,
and
I had a
everything's
lot
cool.
of I had a lot of homies out, you feel me, was Latino. Like, I was with them, they was with us, so you feel me.
That's
I feel
what's up.
like that's what I get.
Your next, do you have any performances coming up?
Right now, not yet until the EP, but I do be getting hella DMs for like performances. But
I think that'd be dope.
I'm trying to wait till I put out, you know, these songs and then, you know, perform.
I think that'd be cool. I think that's like the best way to do it, because you'll have something fresh and you'll have something good.
Yeah,
You're not out there
Plus,
trying
I'm
shit.
already knowing, like, you know, they want to hear, you know, neighborhood, all the songs.
Yeah,
that's out, so I'm
the-
like, plus, you know, they gonna have
In
some
my
new songs
city.
on there that they fucking with. I can perform that. So that's
You like
what I'm
performing by yourself, or do you have your homies come out with you?
I could perform by myself, but I like having my peoples with me, because it's like, especially the motherfuckers that was with me from the start, bro. Like, that's like the best feeling, bro. Like,
That's
it's
fucking
like,
cool. That's really cool, dog. Like, how does it make you feel inside, though? For real shit.
It make me feel real good, for real, because it's like growing up, like, you know, in high school, middle school, I was not a good student. So, like, I used to be in, you know, close to graduation, seeing everybody getting awards and shit. And I'm like, that only kid not really getting awards. So, I'm like, finally, it's like, there's some, like, you feel me, I'm getting looked at for something. And you feel me, people, like, I'm getting achievements, you feel me? So, it's like, I'll fuck with it. Like,
That's dope. What are some of your coolest achievements up to this point now in your in your radio career, in your music career?
Man, it's
Like a
First-
goal that you wanted to reach and you're like, fuck, I did it. You know what I'm saying?
really really getting over 1 million on a song, bro. Like I remember when I was 15, 16 years old, really like started just fucking around. I'm like, man, one day I'm gonna get 1 million views. So just to actually get that shit, bro, it's like,
Do you remember the day?
yeah, like I remember I was at my homie house. I went to school with him, and he an artist too. It's Pure Luxury. So I was at bro house, and we was heavily into that law of attraction shit, bro. Like he's the one that put
Yes.
me on to that shit. So
Yes.
he ended up like, you know, putting in the universe what he wanted actually came, and I witnessed it. You feel me, to the point where it was like, I need to get into this shit too. Like what you feel me? What you was getting into? You feel me? And like, he ended up sending me like the book, The Secret Book. And ever since I started reading it and really like putting stuff out there that I want, bro, and actually seeing that shit happen, bro, like I was like, damn, like this shit.
Explain that. A lot of people have heard of the book. It's called The Secret. There's a lot of great books that a lot of great people have read. The Secret is one of them. The other one is called, by Malcolm Gladwell, Outliers. And it talks about how you have to have 10,000 hours in whatever profession to kind of become a professional in what it is that you do. You've put in more than 10,000 hours already. You're
Hell
out there
yeah.
and shit. But let's talk about the manifestation and how is it that you got it done? Because I know people hear about it all the time. Oh, I manifested it and the law of attraction, and then they say nothing else. How did you use the law of attraction? What did you do physically to make it happen and attract that greatness towards you?
I know, like I was reading this one page in the book, and basically it was telling you what to do for it to, like, I guess, work in a way. Like you gotta write down basically like your goals on the phone. Just write down anything you trying to accomplish, and you gotta really speak it, and you gotta work towards it. Cause I know a lot of people think, oh, just because they say it out there, it's just gonna come. Like, nah, bro, you still gotta put in the work. You feel me? And that's where I feel like a lot of people mess up, because they just think like it's just a saying you just put out there and it just come. Like you gotta actually do it. So I feel like that's what I did. Like back when I was in high school, I just wrote down everything that I wanted, like, and was working.
Is that when you read the book?
Yeah, I read the book, and you feel me, kept on working on it. And then once something happened and I go back to what I wrote, it was exactly what I wrote. You feel me? And
That's
it just
crazy.
bro, it just blew my mind, bro. And it was like,
'Cause I
ever
feel-
since that, bro, I just been on that, bro. And it's all about keeping a positive mind too. That's the main key, bro.
That's the
like
main
you
component.
thinking negative and trying to, it's not gonna work, bro. You gotta have that positive mind.
There was a period in my life when I was working at Real 92.3 here in Los Angeles, and I got an opportunity, and the level of optimism and positivity that hit me, and the fucking motivation that I had to just keep going further, like all these things started happening, bro. And it's crazy because the positivity really just kind of like create a circle around you, like a shield. You know what I mean? To kind of keep you focused on what you want to do, and that shield's gonna help you fucking get there. You know what I mean? But it's got to be a positive shield.
Right.
Anything negative can come in here and fuck it up. And I remember during that time, I disassociated myself from a lot of people in my life that were not helping me. All I heard was, when I was trying to move up, all I heard was like how I couldn't do it, how maybe I shouldn't do it, how maybe I should get another job and shit. Once I got rid of those people in my life, you know, just shit started changing. How many people in your life have you lost, not like to gangs and shit like that, but just kind of like in your life, and does that still affect you? Does it affect you today or not?
Somewhat. I mean, I just recently cut off like hella motherfuckers. that
Call 'em
I've
out,
been
call 'em
with.
out. No,
I
sorry,
ain't-
I was just fucking
yeah, I ain't
with you.
trying to start no shit, but
Nah, you good.
But yeah, I cut off some people recently, bro, and it's like some people I started off with, like, you feel me, and it was like, of course, you know,
That
it's
shit
hard,
hurts.
but it's like, when you really think about the big picture, it's like, this is what you had to do in order
For
to
you to
grow as a
succeed.
person, and what you doing, you feel me, you gotta cut off all that, you know, shit that's holding you back, you feel me?
Because one thing I learned is that you can't take care of nobody else unless you take care of yourself first.
Right.
and you have to take care of yourself. You got to take care of your mental health, bro. That shit's important.
Yeah, that's
Being an artist, I can imagine that being a very like difficult thing to overcome, because you're constantly being criticized or you're constantly being judged and shit. You know, how do you brush that shit off, dog?
I really don't be on social media like I used to.
That's what it is.
So I feel like, a lot of artists like to be on social media, and it's like if you on social media all the time, you gonna see bullshit every time. So why even, you feel me, feed into it? Cause I know people that like to feed into bullshit. Like, let me see if a nigga talking shit. Like, why you even trying to worry about that? Like, fuck that. You feel me?
Like I organized at some point. Now it doesn't change because I deleted my old Instagram a while back. But my old Instagram, I rearranged it in a way where I only saw positive shit. I would only follow like positive hashtags or like positive accounts, like positive stuff of my friends and stuff like that. And then slowly but surely, that algorithm shit starts changing everything you're into, and nothing but like positive shit starts coming through, and you start feeling better. And it's all really what you pollute your mind with, bro. A lot of the times people don't understand that, and you at a very young age, you seem to understand that. I keep saying very young like you're fucking 12, bro. You're not. But I definitely got a couple years on you or whatever. But being an artist, bro, I can imagine that being really hard, and you have a very good head on your shoulders, bro. I wish you nothing but success in the future. I think you're gonna reach all your goals. Keep your group tight. You know what I mean? Stay respectful, dog. I appreciate that shit when you walk through the door, dog. And I only say that because that's all a big Latino thing, bro. Like, it's all about walking through the door. And like, one thing I learned from my mom and my dad is, as soon as we get to someone's house or someone's place or anywhere, it's like a family party or whatever, first thing you fucking do is you go in there and you shake everybody's hand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The moment you don't do it in Latino families, it's more like, oh, look at so-and-so's son didn't say hi to me. He's an asshole. Shit like that happens, you know what I'm saying? So I respect that about you, bro. I think you're going to go really, really, really far. Right before we end the podcast, though, I want you to speak a little bit more on your EP. How many songs will you have on your EP? The name of the EP, when can they get it? Talk about the hoodie with that. And once again, Wally, if we can, bro, we could put a little picture right here of the actual cover so they can see what it's like, because I think it's freaking dope. So let's talk about that, brother. Your EP, when's it coming out, all that good stuff?
It comes out August 19th. It was supposed to come out June 10th, but shit got pushed. So
COVID and shit.
Yeah, so we pushed it to August 19th.
Okay.
I got 8 songs on there and some producers that people familiar with too. So, and I got 2 features on there. Is AZ Tyke, Rosted. We already dropped it. It was a single. It was Rosted. And then I got Rainbow on there, but it's a song that I'm pushing some more to. It's the Red. So.
It's a big LA. It's a huge LA wave, bro. I don't see that shit crashing anytime soon. Thank you so much for providing and giving. In Spanish, it's called aportando, like supporting or giving something to the culture and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. And giving something to Los Angeles. LA is a beautiful city. LA is a very unique city, and it's really nice to know that we have younger artists that are really pushing that wave and pushing that sound and making LA a place to be respected nowadays, because I feel like it wasn't respected a few years back and people were talking so much shit, you know what I'm saying? Man. Fuck that, it's California and goodbye, motherfuckers, all day, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Yeah. But dude, I think you're doing such a great job, and I can't wait to have you back here again, bro. Thank you so much for the interview, dude. But for real, dog, it's a fucking pleasure to have you here, dog. And I really think you're gonna reach that platform that you've been looking for, dog. Before we end the interview, we gonna do a little bit of Spanish songs, not Spanish songs, the Spanish lessons. We're gonna try to switch it up a little bit, but like we gonna do Mexican. It's like Mexican slang, you know. Like you wanna say something like "yo bet," It's called it's sale.
Sale.
S-A, like sale. S-A, but it's pronounced sale.
Sale.
Like, for example, hey, Wally, ¿quieres ir a echarte unas pinches chelas? Sale, güey. Like, hey, you want to go get some fucking beers? Bet. You know what I'm saying? Like, bet. Let's go. So you gonna learn that shit. Sale, homie.
Hey, the homies watching this, y'all finna learn some Spanish from MCM.
I like that. Also, we can do what's this? Berrinche. It's like a tantrum. You know, you ever have anybody in your group that's too old to be doing fucking tantrums? Like, you tell them, hey, stop with your fucking berrinches, bro.
When niggas be get the tripping, on God.
Hey, yo, stop that berrinche shit, bro. We don't need that shit. Another one you could use is if you don't give a fuck. It's like, vale verga. Me vale verga.
That's a difference.
No, that's the one you want to say. Hey, somebody tells you something you don't like and you don't give a fuck. Me vale verga. You know, like, you can't park there, MCM Raymond. Me vale verga. I don't give a
Hey, if I say that shit, I should go viral somewhere on TikTok.
Shit, you could pay me to be your Mexican translator, dog. You want to say something that's better? Chinga tu madre. Shit, let me know if there's an application opening up soon. I'll fucking fill that shit out real quick. You feel me? I got some more we could teach you off learn, but right now we're gonna go ahead and cut this podcast off. We want to go ahead and thank you so much for coming by.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate it, bro. Thank you so much, and please come back and visit us after your EP's out. Let me know how that's doing. Talk about performances, all that stuff, and
Easy.
I hope to see you at a show.
Yes, sir.
Is there anything else you want to say before we bounce, and anything you want the people to know about you?
Man, just shout out everybody that been listening to me since day one and still listening to me. I appreciate all the support, for real.
Everybody clap it up for MCM Raymond. We want to thank you so much for coming by. Episode number 6 right here with MCM Raymond, the Forever Up podcast. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And I want to give a big shout out also to Hops and Barley Ale House right here in the city of Southgate on Tweedy Boulevard. You can't miss it. I think it's San Juan and Tweedy, the actual corner. Come through, plenty of parking in the back. And we want to say thank you to them for allowing us to tape the podcast here. Have a good time with MCM Raymond, and we'll see you on the next one, man. Please like and subscribe. Forever Up podcast. I'm the homie J9. Peace.
Yeah, so focused on what I got going on, you know. I ain't got no time, baby. I'm sorry. I ain't never had a silver spoon. Granny house on the couch in the